how we're evolving into starseeds. Thank you guys so much for joining me at this time. Appreciate you all being here. We finally got to 1K subscribers, so we're finally able to monetize. So again, thank you guys for that as well. Um, what do we have today to talk about? Let's see. Let's see what the pendulum says. Which way does the pendulum swing? Let's see. Hmm. That's clockwise, pointing towards north. All right, so something about the north, your north node needs to be balanced and kept secret. Okay. Um. Also, something along the lines of everything you know, keep it secret. Don't tell them everything you know. A beautiful quote by one of my grandparents back in the day. Let's see. Let's get straight into it. Mm-hmm. Hopefully everyone is doing well today. And if you aren't, hopefully by the end of this reading, you get to be doing well. It's not going to be a long reading. I'm just trying to find where my eyebrows are at so I can put them on. Mommy, good evening, my mother. Okay, cool. Let's go with that. Big mama. Okay. Ooh, ooh, yikes. Jump, stay high. All right. So basically what I'm getting is you might be learning something new, and or you're learning something that isn't new, something that's actually quite old, that is your gift. And the thing about you having a particular gift, a lot of people don't realize we all have special gifts that we're supposed to have our own selves, right? You've something for your own self. Oh, shout out to you guys out in Turkey. Wonderful. So shout out to everyone realizing that we have our own gifts that we're supposed to practice on our own, right? And a lot of the times because you have a cool gift, people want to practice what you can do or be like you or switch your consciousness. But the funny thing about that is you can't switch consciousnesses with someone because they'll notice something's different in their consciousness, right? So like for me, I just feel something in my spiritual space. I'm like, okay, something don't feel right. And I just go analyze it. But of course, you can never heal where you got hurt. So you always gotta remember, take yourself outside and go breathe. Yeah, number 3 is always great. Go breathe. Refresh yourself, replenish yourself. Shout out to you guys in India. Oh, how are you guys doing out in the Philippines? Nice to have international interests. Thank you guys for chatting with me and stepping into the collective. Um, so there's a lot of different systems that you will learn about in your spiritual journey. Some of them could be the tree of life, the tree of knowledge, the tree of death. There's a lot of different trees to learn from, right? So it's always smart to not necessarily stick to one, but learn something about something before you try to practice it on someone else, because you could fuck up something really bad and end up putting your anus on somebody's earlobe, and then you wonder why you got an earache for the rest of your life and you won't know it's because you got somebody that you know getting fucked in the ass through your ear. It's really baneful magic out here, guys. So I really pray that if anyone's doing any binding spells or trying to practice it before they actually have gotten indoctrinated into it and learned about it, that they know what they're doing. Because there's a lot of people who will know how to do what they're doing, and they'll put your vagina on somebody else's body so they can sleep with somebody else through you. Okay? You got to be careful out here in these streets. People always see, oh, that's a cool superpower. I want to try it. Zap, zap. Let me practice what you do. No, that's not what spirituality is about. It's not about being the baddest witch on the block. It's about learning stuff. I'm trying to tell you guys, y'all think that this shit is a joke, but it depends on how open your third eye is and what you're able to embody, like how spiritual you are. Because since I was a kid, I used to always see things called floaters, right? So like, you know how if you push your eyeballs a little bit, you can start to see different colors, right? You'll start to see different colors, different shapes if you push on your eyeballs when you close them a little bit. I was always able to see like that. And when my third eye is open, that's how I see everything around me. That's what it looks like, right? So to me, everything looks like just shapes. And you know how it looks when you see those different pictures that people draw, like the little trippy things, like, oh, look at this little trippy picture. And oh yeah, that's so cool. I wanna try that. Hogwarts as stream. Hey, Hogwarts was based on a homeless woman who had some children, and she wrote a book based on what she started to experience, and now she's fucking rich because she told her truth, but she made it a fictional story. Baby, that's cataracts. No, it's not. I actually been tested for cataracts. I actually had 20/20 vision my whole life. Always called me hawk eyes. I'm not here to defend myself though. So what I'm saying is, you as a person must understand that before you step into certain aspects of magic, because I talked about this yesterday, before you step into certain aspects of magic, you got to make sure that you're going through somebody and learning from them, learning what they know before you start, one, going to war with people, two, trying to match people's energy, and three, start trying to start spells and stuff on people, because you don't know who knows what and what knows who and who's connected to what organizations, because we have Masons out here. We got the Hellfire Gang. We got Rockefellers, Rothschilds. We got so many different people who have personal interests, the 13 elite families. You can't be out here practicing magic when you don't know who belongs to what organization, because you might fuck up and end up cursing your whole fucking family for eternity, because they might mark your ass in the system as people who just don't know how to stop it and just don't know how to fucking quit. Okay? So people got to learn before you start doing magic, because these people who the Rothschilds and Rockefellers also have their own personal witches. That lady, the famous one that got the black hands, the black fingers that Erica Badu was cool with. Okay, she be doing a lot of fashion shows. Yeah, that's one of the ones that they show you. You got to understand there's witches that these people have that practice their magic at 3 a.m. That's why they don't want us up at 3 a.m. If you ever been up at 3 a.m. and you're a clairaudient, you can hear what everybody's saying in their house. Okay, so there ain't no secrets at 3 a.m. Everybody's consciousness is butt wide open, because that's usually when most people cross over. If people die and they sleep, they usually die at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I'm only saying this because I'm a person who's been on the crossroads, and I talk to people as they cross over and die and things of the sort. So I'm just trying to warn people before y'all start trying to practice magic on people that y'all don't know nothing about, and y'all think y'all getting away with it. Y'all being watched very closely. Okay, CIA people all through other people's families and things like that. Y'all got to be careful what y'all doing. Everything's a test. Now, I'm not telling you to not, explore your magic and figure out what you're good at. But when you go practicing someone else's magic, it shows, because it's not natural or normal to you. They'll put you in a situation on purpose to see if you can actually practice that magic on your own. That's what the world does. They're like, okay, so this is what you showed us at the job interview. So let's put you on the spot. Let's see if you could do it. So again, people keep on trying to practice other people's magic and do what other people do, and then you get found out for not being an original to what you're good at or what the other person is good at, right? For instance, we have the baneful magic where people are binding themselves to other people so that they can look like somebody else or step out in their energy. So if you have really good energy, it's a person, oh, excuse me. There's a lot of people who like to try to bind themselves to your consciousness because they're like, oh, I want your superpowers, or I want to sound like you. I want to look like you. Like when my husband goes out to work, I need him to be in your energy so that he can be abundant. Like, oh, hold on. So that he could be abundant like you. Or, oh, you got a lot of people watching you, so I want to come down there and be an energy succubus and suck the life out of people and get energy off of those people through you. No, the fuck you will not. That's not why they're here. They're not here for that. They're here to learn, and that's it. We're not at the school of, I'm gonna let you spiritually rape my followers. Like, what the hell's wrong with y'all? So, anywho, people will know that you have a very magnetizing aura. They want to maximize on that, or benefit from it. Like I had an ex, I always thought that he actually liked me. He just brought me around because my energy was something that people like to be in. So he's like, okay, I need you to help me tomorrow because I got to go make some money. So help me go make these videos. Even though he'll tell the whole world, I fucking hate this bitch, whatever, whatever, try to publicly humiliate me and so much more. I'll turn right around and next thing you know, this man's calling my phone as soon as I clear my energy out. Right? So stuff that's original to certain people, right? Other people try to get on top of. Like, for instance, this lady, she's trying to stand on top of me right now. I already see her right now in my aura. Like, it's like, okay, go sit down, please. But anyway, so yeah, just be mindful that if you are not experiencing certain aspects of magic, because magic is everywhere, once you know, don't go practicing other people's, hold on, y'all, hold on. Don't go trying to bind yourself to other people. Don't go trying to bind yourself to no fucking body. That's not going to get you nowhere. That's going to show that you cheat in the game. You're a liar. You're a dirty little thief. And the world knows it. And no one likes thieves. Also, showing up in other people's energy is like disrespectful to them, period. So I just feel like, you know, if we learn to respect each other and you actually speak to me every day, I'd have a reason to actually want to deal with you. But you're rude. You stomp on my head. You know, I don't really want to mess with you. And it's not out of like ego. It's just like I'm good. I don't want to deal with that. No, I don't want to work together. Oh, you got the energy rolling down there? Let me come get something. No. No. Set up your own house. Get your own energy. Go do live. Go on. Get on Instagram and go live yourself. You know. Go. Yeah. Go. So. Yeah, we not doing that. I don't know why they keep trying to put. Look, I don't do that sucky bitch shit. I don't want to reel y'all in here with my coochie. I don't do that. That's what these women like to do. I don't do that. I don't do that. That's why they fired me from my last job. They said, "Oh, you're not doing your thing." I don't do that. It's not what I'm good at. I'm a smart person. Okay. I use my brain. But anywho, y'all. So that's really the message for today. If you have not been certified in a certain aspect of magic, please do not go using it on people. If your third eye is not open yet, please do not open it yet. You might not be ready to see what you think you're ready to see. Okay? You're not gonna be ready to smell what you're gonna smell off people. Like, my third eye is so strong, I could go past a person and smell them, and I know what their house smell like in the middle of the night. I'm like, dang, somebody cooking? It smell good over there. Whole time it's somebody like in the whole other neighborhood next door. I'm like, dang. Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Okay? I'm gonna leave this out as a ponytail. Actually, I don't want to do a messy bun yet. Yes, magnetic lashes for sure. So what else do I have for y'all? I'm gonna quickly do y'all read because I gotta get up out of here. Hold on, let me go make sure my son get up because child, he ain't. These people be trying to make a nigga sleepy. Okay, because look, I was definitely up. Oh, crazy thing. Today is also 12/12. It's a very big portal today. It's like my birthday because my birthday is 11/22, 1122, but today is 1212. So, oh, look at the time. Look at the people. Look, 11/12 up there. Now it was 22/12, but anywho, same difference. 22/11. You see how the numbers just went like that as soon as I thought about it. Anyway, but Last night I woke up at like 12 a.m., 11 a.m., right? And I don't know what was going on, but something in me woke me up. I just thought to wake up at 11. I'm like, something's, that's my apartment number, 1122. That's what's up. So I woke up at I woke up at like, 11 or 12, right? And the first thing I saw, I can't make this up, y'all. I was like doing something in my brain as I was waking up. I don't know what it was. It's like I felt like it was two hurricanes in my brain, and I felt them moving around. And I'm like, I started moving one, right? Or like trying to stop one or something. I don't know what the hell was going on exactly because I was asleep, but my consciousness knew to do this to, like, I guess, defend itself, which is like another thing about we don't realize our body runs on autopilot while we're asleep. So as I wake up, I hear the people in the next neighborhood over. They're arguing and like cursing at each other. I'm like, I know it's got to be that dude with the red eye. Now, have you mind, my third eye is so big, so good, right? I be looking at people, I can see what their face look like. This nigga in spirit looked like a big ass black, crazy ass face with one of them red eyeballs swirling around. He looked the fucking ranged. The nigga's crazy. I seen his spirit. I said, oh, fuck no. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want that shit in my womb. I don't want that shit in my brain. I try to run away from that shit as much as possible. Look, fuck no. I don't give a fuck what kind of energy that nigga bring in here and how abundant it is. Nigga, the spirit looks scary as shit. So I'm like, okay, it's like I seen his face, and then when I saw it, he kind of like sped off. So when all this transpired, right, I thought to myself, like, it's probably him. 9 times, it's gotta be him. I hear somebody, I don't know, I'm like, I'm leaving, then I'm fucking leaving. I just hear the couples like arguing outside, I think. Now, I don't know what they were saying because I didn't want to get involved because I knew if I got involved, then my energy was going to attract to it and attach to it because that's kind of what I feel like they be doing. Because a lot of couples, they purposely try to argue and yell just to get attention. Like, kind of like what my ex would do. He would like literally intentionally, he'd be doing shit like trying to make a scene, but really it's just trying to pull energy from other people. Because people be like, oh my God, I feel so bad for her. And they connect and pour into me, and then he steals from me through that. So it's like a weird ass, toxic ass situation. The nigga does this shit all the time. I can't make this shit up. I studied this man for 9 months. Okay. So just before all this happens, now hold on, how did it happen? So I think I woke up twice. Okay, so that happened at 12, and they were arguing. And then when I finally like I felt something going in the tornado. I'm like, oh no. And I like just crushed it so it would stop going. My son was in the bedroom laughing. I'm like, why is he even up? He needs to be asleep because he need to be inside of something, minding his business. Sitting the fuck down somewhere. Because he probably was outside doing something he probably had no business too. But anywho, oh, hold on. Got somebody trying to come in the back door. Also, have you mind, guys, I have a 13-year-old in the room. So, I mean, if y'all not, yeah, chill the fuck out. I don't do that weird shit. It's a child in here. Okay? Chill the fuck out. All right, so moving forward. So all this is happening. They're cursing each other out. I see it. I'm like, okay, no, I don't like that. And then I think about the double helix that I saw in my head. Something I'll talk about that gift in a little bit. I don't want to expose too much, but so I'm like, either you trying to steal my thoughts, my brain, the way that I move, the way that I operate, the way that I think, how big, vast my mind is, the way that I just move around this world. Like they always say big energy. People think big pussy energy. It's like, oh, my pussy's this big. Woo, look at what I can do with it. It's like, girl, if you don't cover that shit up and put some damn panties on and cover your pussy up and get in your heart space, that's what's wrong with these damn children. They too worried about sex. They can't think straight because they fucking dicks is the only thing that got them thinking about anything. They vaginas thump, thump, thump 2 times in a row. Next thing you know, your daughter trying to get humped. Your daughter trying to get humped. Now, there's nothing wrong with nurturing, of course, your children and teaching them what love could be. But yeah, y'all need to get in your heart space around this motherfucker because I'm looking like, y'all all right? Yeah. Okay. Anywho, so anyway, y'all all focus on your hearts real quick. Like, look at your hearts. Can y'all even feel your heartbeat? Like, have y'all tapped into your heart in a long time? A lot of people haven't tapped into their hearts in a long time. Peace. So that was a big one. I'm like the heart space, different magic. Okay. Also, yesterday I was in a car before I was doing my meditation, and I had this piece of paper, and I wrote down words. So I kept drawing them in cursive and writing over them like 3 times. Right. So I got love, love you, love myself, help others, assault, Kabbalah, creative, blank, and blur. I don't know what those words mean and how you might. Excuse me? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just go ahead and add him from the delete him from the chat. He's just gonna be on timeout. So yeah, those are the words that I got during my meditation. I meditated outside in nature, and that's what came to me. So blur, blank, creative, Kabbalah, assault, and help others. So for me, right, I always think about wearing your shoes. Keeping your shoes on, because in spirituality, you know, the first point of contact is usually your feet. Most people try to go for the head, but if you want to even want to fight, you got to go for somebody's ankles or their feet, right? If they outsize you too big, just go straight for the feet, the ankles. So I know my life path numbers are 1, and the one you would think would be the leader would be at the head of something, right? But I thought about the feet, the base, the strength, the thing that keeps everything together. So I thought about my feet and like focusing all my energy on my feet. Your root, right? So just focusing on there, stay there, right? And then work your way up the tree, of course, and get some structure on your tree before you get foundation before you start moving around trying to get in people's magic and learn about, because God said no. God said no to what? Oh my God. This nigga just got a whole nother profile that quick and just came on here being weird. Like, sorry about that, y'all. Some people just don't have no fucking respect. And I apologize to their mothers for that shit. My son learning to. Demons work fast. I heard that too. And God moves slow. But today says start something good. For there shall the seed produce peace and prosperity. The vine, shall yield her fruit, and the ground shall give us its increase, and the heavens shall give their due. I will cause the remnant of the people to inherit and possess all these things. Right? Zechariah 8:12. Start something good in someone's life today. Sow faith for a healing, sow hope for a restoration. A sincere compliment can sow confidence in someone who is starving for encouragement. Your forgiveness of an ongoing offense can sow a seed for a miracle breakthrough in that situation. Pray for someone else's need to make a special offering to start something positive in the name of the Lord. Remember, God won't ask you to sow anything that He doesn't give you the grace to give. Enjoy the abundant harvest that is returned to your own life when you sow into someone else's life. Okay? So, starting something good. So I plan on teaching and helping people learn more about the Kabbalah, you know, and occult knowledge, and for the right reasons, because a lot of people use occult knowledge to like dominate other people and put them in dominatrix spells, like even the Eastern Stars, the way that their Kabbalah signature looks, because people who can see it and sense it would know a Eastern Star from a high priestess based on the shape that they show up in, and when it comes to occult. So you're not supposed to go to certain levels without actually being that, right? So a lot of people will notice that somebody else is something that they're not, and they'll want to join and manifest and harvest off of what somebody else is able to do, not realizing you're not a high priestess or you're not even an Eastern Star, and you don't even understand what each level means in the Kabbalah system before you're just going ahead and just practicing different things. A lot of people haven't even reached self reflection or things that I do. Like, they have the active psyche and then the inactive psyche, and that's where the Eastern Star comes in at. It looks like an upside down pentagram, honestly. Oh, they doing demonic stuff. Oh my God! But that's literally what it is. That's the shape that the occult takes when you're still working on your active psycho and your inactive psycho. And a lot of people still are in inactive psycho, doing active psycho things like manipulating, doing things, projecting, saying things. So before you can get to high priestess, which is, it doesn't really matter what number, because everybody's on different levels, and some people have been climbing the ladder of knowledge and Jacob's ladder for forever, right? So you got to be aware of what you're getting yourself into before you just start putting yourself out there, especially around certain people. Because if you give certain people knowledge that ain't supposed to have it, they gonna be up in here causing a fucking riot. Now, the government really don't want everybody looking at these things because, of course, I mean, even look at this lotus flower, how it looks like the symbol of an Eastern Star. You look behind them and they'll have this symbol. And a lot of men don't even realize that they've been marked with the Eastern Star symbol. They don't even know that what level did it, because they think that, oh, I need to go up real quick. I need to go up with you. I need to, because you're naturally that. You're naturally that. Spiritually, just naturally, you were always that. And it's in your bloodline to be that, because everyone in your bloodline has practiced and gotten indoctrinated into that system and done the work, and even also understand what each level means. Let me go get my phone right quick. I'll read off a few levels for y'all so y'all could tap in and understand what the self-reflection is about, how you truly master it. Ugh. Oh shoot, nope, my phone's dead right now. God don't want you to know right now. Actually, I think I have the picture of it. I screenshotted it so I could put it as my background. Yeah, my green screen. All right, so I move my head. So y'all can see down at the bottom, it says mineral level, right? Then at the number 2, which is our sacral chakra, which a lot of people like to overuse, that sexual energy. They think that that just is a given, right? The vegetable level. Right. Well, you would think that that would be more active, more like the fruit level, but no, they made it the vegetable level. Then your 3 and your 4, the animal level, body, place. That's number 5. That's 5th grade. A lot of people got to work on the solar plexus still. Are we there? Have you rose up from the 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4? 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Drizzy Dre about the, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, everything was literally written in music and time and knowledge and everything else. It's just we wasn't paying attention. We was too busy dancing and being horny, giving up our energy, not realizing it was a whole entire ritual. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. People say numbers to make you think the number to trigger. So yeah, something about 869, and you start thinking 869. Now they done rooted you, and now they got access to you at 869. You see, you gotta be careful about this stuff, because once you put this in your brain, you can't unsee it, you can't unhear it, and then every time you hear a certain number, it puts you right there. And then the person has levels of access to you that high. So somebody might say 2,000. Whoa, what? You're good. It's good that you're lost, because again, each level comes with a lesson. So then, like the heart space, ego, student, you got to get past your ego to get past the heart. A lot of people still in their ego. Fuck you, fuck this. I'm in control. I run this bitch. Okay, fine. But then that threshold also of feeling, right? And an active action and an passive action, that's at 9 and 10. 3, 6, 9, panty line. Sucker, sucker to me one more time. Get low, get low. That was a ritual. To the window, to the wall, till sweat drop down my balls. 3, 6, 9, pan. That's all feminine energy. The feminine is the left side of the body, which is 3, 6, 9. In music, 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4, 3, 6, 9, pan. It's a triangle. It's always 3 numbers they give you to triangulate you and put their energy in some kind of triangle, so that every time they access you and they put it on a mass media spectrum, that particular group has access at that level. Each group has a different level or a different triangle at a different level based on who and what they are associated with. So all these gangs ain't even necessarily bad. It's just some gangs are more low level. Like, you know, certain shit is just 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. We just want that ass. We just want that puh. We just want that buh. Okay? Then people will come in with the 555. They want your confidence. Okay? They want your body. They want your place. Okay? 534, 534. They want your confidence and your hip. They want all that down there. They want your core. That's where your power is. Okay? Don't be racist. It's not about being racist. We're not children. Please don't talk to us like that. I'm not talking to you like a child. What are you talking about? I'm getting drawn in by Jezebel. I'm not drawing you in. I don't even operate in sexual energy. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius and a Scorpio cusp, and I'm a woman. And there's a bunch of people in here that are probably horny, that are connected to me, that haven't raised their consciousness up to their brain or their heart space. So if you feel anything coming off of me, it's people around me. It ain't got nothing to do with me, because I don't even like people touching on my private parts. I hate it, honestly. Unless I'm actually doing the act myself, I really don't like to be involved with that kind of vibration. But hey, I'm here. Okay, thank you, baby. They're magnetic. I sell them myself. All right. So then we have the heart, the ego, and the student, which is thoughts and action. People will get you at the 9, 8, 10, 5. You'll see that you'll feel that burning triangle on your chest sometimes when you go to work. They got you at ego student. And then when you get promoted, which is this threshold, this meeting area right here, you might get the 9, 10, 11, which is self-tutor. When you're at 11, you're now able to tutor yourself. They're trusting you with your third eye. They're trusting you to self-thought tutor yourself, teach yourself something, you know? And we'll go we go further up to active emotion. So when your emotions get active, you know, that's like 12. Well, first we got to get to 12, which is your spiritual knowledge. But before you even get to 12, right? Before you get to 12, because most people don't get to 12. Most people are stuck at 11. Like, usually you only see the Kabbalah from 11 down to 1. That's why everybody says 1, 1, 1. It's a straight line. It's straight up through you. Take me through there. Take me through there. Where we going, twin? Take me through there. Take me through there. They try and get all the way to your infinity sign. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. All right. So meeting, threshold, active action, feeling. That's the 11. But then when we talk about inactive emotion, so when you just thoughts, just thinking stuff about people, just thinking bad shit about people, passive emotion. But you got to be with a group. That's why it says right there, group, because what they have, group think. They want you to think like someone. That's why they have above that, you see self-thought. They still, after you go to self-thought, once you get to the 12, you still got to be in school. So they want you to choose a group that you want to associate with. Choose a click up, a group. So y'all can have meetings, and then you could self-tutor yourself. But then your active emotions and your inactive emotions, because they'll teach you their system of active emotions. They'll teach you their active or inactive emotions. So whether they're using swirls, triangles, whether they're doing squares, boxing things in, whether they're using lines, they'll teach you all of that shit. And that's where you get your spiritual knowledge threshold after you choose your group. Because threshold, meeting, then self-tutor, then you have to choose your actual group and then go to school. So self-tutor, then you get to active intellect, which are the lower watchers. People who are watchers, but they're watching the lower level. So that's the dark realm still. We're still in the dark realm. We haven't even moved into heaven's gates yet. Remember when I told you about heaven was above them all? Yeah. But anyway, I got to keep y'all here right now. I can't take y'all all the way through there because y'all ain't going to go all the way up through my spirit. But just know at certain levels, you get to the great I am, abyss, Yahweh. They also have the El Shaddai, as you can see up there. Then you have the upper watchers, right? We have lower watchers. We have upper watchers. We have the Adonai, Messiah watchers, El Shaddai watchers. That's usually like your grandparents, because they now have like taken off of work, so they could just watch. That's why you always got to go to grandma, because grandma can see what you can't see. All right, grandma can see what you can't see, because grandma ain't got to work. So grandma has elevated through this system, and grandma can watch over you. That's why they got fifth heaven, passive intellect, active intellect, lower watchers. That's the dark realm, remember? Then Adonai, Messiah, where the upper three worlds will meet. And then you got watchers, El Shaddai, El Hai Shaddai, great watchers, holy council, right? We starting to get an angel energy up there. Seventh heaven, Metatron. Y'all heard of Archangel Metatron? And then you got Yahweh, Abyss, and the great I am. But y'all not supposed... a number doesn't really matter, right? Because I could tell you the numbers to each one, and you could learn how to do number. Oh, 26, 5, 3. 26, 5, 3. 26, 5. 26, 5. 26, 25, 1. 26, 25, 1. And you got a big old triangle that you got over top of people. 7, 7, 7. Yeah, that's what they say. Angel numbers are usually angel because it's like it's just keeping you at one chakra, but not you could do 911, 911, 911. Yeah, that's another one. 911. That's how most people 911, 911. You knock people out. You know, it's like people, but then there's you gotta understand this also gets three-dimensional at one point too. See, this is just the flat version. You still gotta get about in front of you, behind you, then diagonals. Then you got 3D geometrical shapes at that point. We talking about spheres. We talking about floating triangles. You know, pyramids and shit at that point. I'm not saying that y'all don't already know this, but these are things that people are using around you to keep you in a thought process where you don't want to raise your consciousness above other people, or you don't want to just know. And a lot of people want to get to the top of the ladder without actually understanding which each level means. Like, oh, I'm at level 3,000, but they still got their ego, so their heart's still fucked up, so they still don't know how to actually master it because you you still an ego. See, for me, I've given up the ego. I kind of understand, like, okay, 8. But we still got people who are around us who don't understand that. It's not that I'm saying it's me versus this, that I have a window behind in my bedroom that's connected to a whole nother neighborhood. Like, these motherfuckers, they be, like I said last night, was arguing, yelling. I see two wheels in my head spinning, two big ass hurricane looking spirals spinning in my head, and then somebody's trying to put they lollipop in one, and I'm like, oh no, let me protect it. I'm sitting here protecting. Next thing you know, I wake up, I'm getting my ass knocked upside the head spiritually. Somebody beat me upside my consciousness. I'm like, what the hell going on? The lady up there starts spinning, a wheel spinning in my son's bedroom. My heart start hurting. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, people just be doing ignorant shit, but don't realize people can see what the fuck they doing. Like, I can see your spiral, I can see your thing, I can see what you're doing, you know? So it's like, why are we doing it at that point? Unless we using it to protect us against them people over there. Not that it's a racial thing, but it's like certain people over there don't understand. They in the morning they think about who they could siphon so they could go to do construction work in the morning, whatever they do in the morning. They in their car sitting for 15 minutes waiting to go to work. I don't never see nobody. I mean, I be seeing people in their cars doing that over here too. But they only got our apartment complex to do it off of. Not realizing it's a whole complex behind us that's doing it to everybody on this back row. No, I don't dream of white men actually ever. The only time I dreamed about a white man, they were in a homosexual relationship. It was really weird actually. I don't really ever dream about anybody but my own race. What's my sin? When I was young, I was like 10 years old, I touched somebody without their permission. I don't have no sins on my soul that I can't admit to. I was a kid. But that's why I really get offended about it as I'm older, because I'm like, I did that when I was a kid. I didn't know no better. But when I realized what I did, I apologized. I told the family, I told my cousins, I told hey, they're not really my cousins. We just grew up in the same neighborhood. I'm like, hey, this happened. Me and your little sister. So yeah. And they're like, oh, okay. They don't care. They still got their hair done. They didn't care. Like, I don't have no sin on my spirit that I can't admit to, like, at all. Hey, I'm white but Irish, so we're a little different. My art teacher was Scottish. He liked me a lot. His wife was Jamaican. He's a very cool guy. Ask for peace. I don't really need to ask for peace. I mean, I'm pretty at peace. I think it's just trying to be peaceful with when you feel somebody else's energy walk into the room and it's like, okay, cringe. Now my shoulders hurt. Yikes. Like, my shoulders felt fine before you walked in the room. I felt okay. But I feel my root chakra getting a little congested with y'all. So It's time for me to get off of here. I say what I needed to say. Just don't go practicing stuff without knowing it. So even if I told you this today, don't go outside trying to do this shit, because it's people who are masters at this stuff. And once you start putting yourself on the radar, knowing that you know this, you're going to start getting watched by people that you don't want to get watched. Bye. And then they're going to start having more people watch you. And next thing you know, you're going to be like America's Most Wanted. And then they're going to have you gang stalked and bullied in every single neighborhood you go to. This person's too intelligent, too smart. We need to make sure that we keep her as low energy as possible. I'm so serious. Once they know that you know, they get you, like, they will intentionally make you famous so that people could just siphon your energy all the time. That literally was what it is. Like, oh, well, let's give her a contract to just be an energy source and give her money so she'll shut up. Ever since I had my great awakening, and y'all been on here like every morning, it's 22 people in the chat on a live every morning. Y'all subbing, my following's going up. Like, they're like, oh yeah, she's too smart. Give her what she want, or else. Yeah, give her what she want, because we ain't got time for this. Yeah. She keep on, she almost broke out. Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Yeah. Give her just enough so she'll shut up. Please. So I'm just telling y'all, don't be doing all this unless you know what you're doing. Because it does put a target on your back and your forehead. And then people feel entitled to do certain stuff to you because they're like, oh, shoot, yes. We could do what to who? Then you be wondering, why my shit always thumping like this? Like, I want my shit a little less open. Like, I ain't trying to hold all that in there. Are you schizophrenic? No, I'm spiritually aware. It's the same difference. Because some people who are schizophrenic, they might have their third eye open and they can see. And once you can see what you can see, it's really hard to go back. Like, even when I first moved here, all the walls, they look like they're vibrating. Like, they don't look like they're real walls to me. Like, when I look at the walls around me, I just see rainbow colors. I see blues, I see reds, I see yellows. I don't see white walls. I see different than other people. So to me, I just don't get how people like, I'm like, how could the world be this beautiful and people act so ugly? But people haven't opened their eyes and haven't gotten to that space where it's like, oh, they still seeing in black and white, or all black. Because black and white is different than all black. It's like I said, it's lower watchers and it's higher watchers. And it's the El Shaddai, the higher watchers. You see that right there? Centurion. Okay. No, that's not what that said. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, the thing keeps going out. Sanhedrin. Oh my God, Sanhedrin. Why does that sound? It sounds so familiar. I've heard that before. Anyway, that's where the real watchers are at. Well, not the real, but then they have the abyss watchers, and that's where a lot of people who are in prison are at. I've seen through somebody's third eye that sees through the abyss. They third eye just look like smoke. Like, everything looked like smoke and black, and it just looks so magical. Like, to be at the abyss is a beautiful level. There's an offer being made to you. Okay, that's a beautiful level. I'm just gifted to be able to see through everybody else's third eye if I want to, if they allow me to, you know. So, chemical hormone imbalances. What are you talking about? This is literally knowledge. This is ancient knowledge. Like, I didn't write this up. Like, Yahweh is up there. Like, I didn't make this shit up. What y'all talking about? They got death and rebirth. So being reborn is something new. Having a revamp. I don't want to look in your third eye. I don't know you. Like, you see how I got these two cords right here on my third eye? And I got this V right here. That's somebody who's trying to block my third eye, like, or mark me so that I'm looking like their property in spirit. That's why I say you got to be careful about this stuff, because if you don't know what you know, now I luckily know how to cut that shit out through my gifts. But magician card, so maybe your magic is being activated. Someone's doing spell work on you at night. I knew it. That's why I woke up. I kept waking up. Oh, then I had a dream. I had a dream that my ex was in my dream, child. Lord, I almost had damn near, a sleep paralysis last night. In the dream, I was sitting in the house with my ex, and I had a baby, and I had this sweater right here, this particular actual sweater right here in my closet, and he was like, "Oh shit!" Like alarm went off. It was like fire, fire, code red, code red. We gotta get out the building. We gotta get out the building. I'm like, "Oh shit! Wait, what? What are you talking about? What building? Huh?" So I got the baby in my hands, and I'm sitting there with the baby, and I'm trying to put the sweater on me and the baby, because I'm like, it's cold outside. I can't just go outside with the baby, and somebody else supposed to be helping us, but for some odd reason, my arms are not working. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my motherfucking arms, dog? Bruh. I'm trying to move, and I can't. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this dream. I'm waking up. Like, I have a lot of dreams like that. I'm like, fuck this dream. I'm waking up. I ain't got time for this shit. That's my problem. I could snap out of consciousness too easily. So, or out of unconscious, subconscious thoughts too easily. So I'd be like, fuck this, I'm getting up. So, and when that happened, I woke up and I just felt like, it felt like that clear gelatinous presence that I saw on my son, that I saw in that corner when I had that Kundalini activation, it came back. Full card, leap of faith. So I don't know, y'all. Maybe my son do need to take a shower in the morning, but I don't like that, because then I have to like wash his sheets more often. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Because he don't ever want to wake up when he don't take a shower in the morning. I know I ain't got clothes on either, but still. We leave out, remember, at 8:06 and still get there on time. So come on. You got 6 minutes to get dressed and brush your teeth. All right. Y'all go ahead and have a good day. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for tapping in. Thank you for the support. Hopefully y'all didn't just come here to take. Y'all also came to pour in. Mastery card. So you'll be mastering a skill very soon. Let me take this damn green screen off. I gotta get up out of here too. Green. All right. And then there's also celebrity status and something as well. There's a message coming through from Papa Legba. If y'all are familiar with Papa Legba, y'all know, ooh, the Empress card flipped over, but this card fell down first. So Temperance card and the Ten of Swords to an Empress. So yeah, somebody's gonna backstab the shit out of an Empress. Be careful. But you're gonna be in angel energy. Meanwhile, somebody else is gonna try to backstab you when you're in angel energy. So be careful, Empress. Empress is a person who's mastered all 4 suits of the deck. That's the Pentacle, which is the earth, which is being grounded, material, abundance, fire, your spirit, generational curses, things of the sort. What else? Ooh, hold on. Why does that keep happening? Somebody keep trying to do roots on my son's ass, and it's really annoying because I could feel it when he wake up. I always feel that shit. I don't like that shit. Yeah, it's people upstairs. They're fucking weirdos. Let me cut that shit out. I'm like, hold on, let me see. I don't know if my sound's gonna come back because yeah, they be doing that bullshit. So if y'all can't hear me, it's cool. I gotta go anyway. Peace, love, hair grease, and everything in between. Remember, here on this platform, you are heard, seen, and loved. Okay, so I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for the likes, shares, subscribes, and everything else that y'all do for the channel and for me and the donations and everything else in between. I just hope to see you guys prosper and just know. If you don't know about the magic, don't go practicing it, okay? Because that should be tragic. You get the wrong person come trying to put roots on your ass. Lady upstairs getting mad at me trying to put roots on me. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere. I know she African and I understand root work came from Africa. You're supposed to be indoctrinated into it, but my son's already African. Already learned his root work. Why you always want to let your son put roots on my son? Like, you think I'm supposed to let your son just because he live on top of me do bullshit to my son? Like, you're being a fucking bully. But then when I knock on your fucking door, you want to act like you can't answer the door. Like, are you serious right now? People be weird. Like, oh, well, you got access to your own heartbeat. So I want to do root work to you because I don't want to access my own heartbeat because I don't know how to sit down for 5 seconds and not try to stomp on the floor and act crazy. I'm like, child, I don't want to, whatever root work y'all got in this neighborhood, I don't want it. Because all y'all just be acting angry all the time. You yelling through the wall, calling me a bitch. You stomping on the ceiling. Like, y'all be acting angry. I don't want whatever magic y'all got. I don't, Because I don't act like that. I don't be stomping on the floor downstairs. I don't be cursing at nobody through the wall. I've never been like that. Even in my old apartments, I never was like that. Like, I only stomped on the lady downstairs because she would just start. I'm like, why I feel like somebody's sinking through the damn floor? Why I feel like someone trying to pull me down through the damn ground? What the fuck is that? And they start, hey. I'm like, a bunch of Africans. It's like always some bullshit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What's wrong with these ladies downstairs? You live downstairs. If you don't get the hell from off my damn feet, the fuck? Like, I do not want to. So I don't know. People be weird though. What tattoo? No, that's an alien girl in a prism coming out of my solar plexus. So I'm gonna go back down to class 5. Something about a twin flame and occupation. Somebody's concerned. Their job is at stake if they don't keep you under wraps. Something about a house. You know, something about abuse is popping out too, and a love offer, an abusive love offer. I told y'all, as soon as I cleaned out my energy, my ex is like, wait, come back. Which one of these guys did you give your energy to? I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? What? Give my energy to? What guy? Which one of these new guys are you giving your energy to? Huh? Y'all got to go ahead. Men, y'all got to go ahead sometimes. If y'all break up with me and you done moved on to somebody else, why you... Look, okay, lust. I love the way that your energy feels on my wee-wee. Don't give it away, please. But I don't want to be loyal to you. Like, what the fuck? Something about divination help you understand some things. So that's why I said when I had a dream that we had a kid together, but we had to hurry and get out the house because the house cold red. And there was an alarm like there was a fire going on. And everybody had to run out the house. Somebody's in animosity because somebody's a rich girl. Shit was just really fucking weird. Like... Somebody's getting karma for the voodoo that they did. Hold up. Wait, what? Yeah, somebody's getting karma for voodoo. So somebody did voodoo on someone and is getting karma at this time. Serves they ass right. Always being weird to people. How you want to do voodoo but don't want to... Somebody else is in bliss? You need to meet the right one for you. Honestly, I don't think it is a right one for me at this point. Like, every single dude I've met practice voodoo, know about secret culture. They want me to join they coven, they gang. Thanks for joining the gang. What's up, gang? Gang, bitch, I ain't no motherfucking gang member. I ain't no goddamn witch coven. I ain't with none of that shit. I am alone. I don't even be with my family. My family be like, come on, bruh, just come back in the house, bruh. Or if I learn how to clean out the house, come on, let us back in, bruh. Come on, you know, we good with family. I'm like, bitch, I don't know nothing about that. You got to go. We not in the same house. I don't want to be a part of your house. No, no. Don't want the offer. I looky do voodoo ashea. Voodoo hoodoo. I want you at the house. Oh God. Yeah, everybody always says they want me in their house. I don't want to be a part of nobody's house though. Shit, I don't have fucking celebrities. You can join my home. You can join my family. No, absolutely not. Flying monkeys. But you have faith, so you'll get past all of this bullshit and the energy. Something about a relationship. My IG is at Euphoria 9A's 1_. That's also my music artist name. So if you want to listen to my breath work, you can go listen to my breath work on Apple Music and all streaming platforms, or my spoken word or anything. Okay, something in the energy is giving boss. Somebody's a boss in the energy. Okay. Ooh, somebody's single, sexy, and successful. Ooh, and somebody is trying to create destruction with hurricane energy, cyclone energy. Like I said, the Kabbalah system is a 3D spectrum, so take heed. That's a cult undercoats NYC. Okay, oh yeah. Bring Oya up in the room. You know she gonna bring a storm every time. But you're protected. Somebody's ascending. I like Yeme Ya and Oshun, but they tell me I'm more of a Oya kind of girl. But I would think that I'm more of a Oshun, Yeme Ya kind of girl. Somebody's a karmic feminine in the energy. Somebody's opposition in the energy. The karmic is opposition, obviously, if she's karmic, right? Community feels imprisoned, maybe, or something about the community in prison. Transition? What the fuck? Community transition priest. Somebody put somebody to death. Do you spell magic? Somebody's gift. Somebody's abandoning something. Surprise. And then the priest. A high priest is somebody's soulmate. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it at that. That's all we need. Anything else? They say it's a ritual though. Travel, commitment. Yeah, something about promising this soulmate relationship is a ritual. I don't trust it. Be careful that love offer and that contract before you sign it. Understand what it means. You'll be locked in somebody else's house. So be careful before you leave your family home what house you lock in with, because baby, it's really hard to get you out of a house once you lock in, because once you lock in, you be telling the people about all the keys that you got to your house and all the other different houses you got and all the other properties, and to be somebody that's in your head looking at all your shit and then running back and say, yeah, girl, she got this and this and this and this girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, we finna take all that shit. We about to run they motherfucking shit. Watch. They don't even be knowing the whole time, bitch. I'm the fucking CIA at this point. Like, you can't steal shit from me. Your ass gonna get fucked up. My whole family is literally FBI, CIA, government officials. You gonna get fucked up. Now, I don't like that, right? But at the end of the day, I understand what the government's about. Honestly, if more black people took the initiative to become the government would actually work for us and not against us. But we too slow. We fuck the government. I ain't voting. Fuck everybody. Fuck Jasmine Crockett. Meanwhile, she being bullied. Like y'all are retarded. Y'all need to go get seats in y'all's damn government. Y'all want to spend time sitting around making rules for everybody else? Go get it. Go get an official seat somewhere. Make a difference and outnumber they fucking asses. The way you keep flaring your nostrils at the top of your eyes, showing, I can tell you're not playing. Okay. All right, y'all. We gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. It was a pleasure having y'all here. Feel free to tap in with me, like I said, on all streaming platforms. Also, feel free to, excuse me. Feel free to also tap in and order some parasite detox capsules. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to go on my Instagram and learn more about me. Feel free to go on my Facebook and learn more about me. Feel free to, you know, lock in. Feel free to, ooh, watch me crack my neck. Feel free to send donations so I can get a facial. Cause y'all see the skin is clearing up. That Dr. Malaxin rice pill stuff that they got on the internet, on Instagram and everything, it worked. Look at my skin. These little dark marks is disappearing. Okay. Okay. It worked. Okay. Period. All right. I gotta go, y'all. Digital beggars. I ain't no motherfucking beggar, bitch. If you don't want to give me no money, you ain't gotta give me shit. But if someone feels entitled to give me some money for free, then you're just jealous. The fuck you calling me a digital beggar for? Get your ass out of here, bro. I hate a nigga that be hating on a female. Mind your business. How about you worry about how you gonna get some digital money? Because if I get digital money just because somebody say, oh yeah, thank you for the energy that you poured into me this morning. I want to donate and make sure you can get lunch today because you did something for me, woke me up, made my day better. Don't be getting mad at me like you're weird. Get off my platform. Put some fucking earmuffs on. Like you're weird, bro. Why are you even in my live? I hate weird people. Because you don't have to be here. You don't have to listen. You don't have to do shit. But just be you. Like, I hate people who just be being weird. Like, and then be mad when I get weird back because you being weird. That was weird. Digital beggar? Like, boy. People be giving me donations because, oh, wow, you woke me up this morning. Thank you. I needed that. Now my bones don't hurt as bad now that I woke up. Thank you for that transmutation of energy. It will come back to you however God sees fit. And if God sees fit through somebody on the internet paying my bills, paying my rent, because I gave them some knowledge that helped them get through the day today and woke them up, that's my business. Because it's the same thing as having a job. This is a job. You do know that, right? Talking to people, having a social media platform is a job. Just like you go to work, you got to talk to people, you got to deal with people. So I got to talk to y'all and deal with y'all. So what are you talking about? Get off my platform acting ignorant, bro. I hate ignorant people acting like me saying what I learned and teaching somebody is not real work. So what the fuck is Queen of Food doing? Teaching y'all what she learned in her journey. What is Dr. Malachi York teaching y'all? Teaching y'all what he learned through his studies. People, that's a job. Being a public speaker is a job. To host a room is a job. And if it pays the bills, it does. So you don't come over here acting like that. Weirdo. Mind your manners. I lost all of my blood from my upper body. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. Well, you go ahead and sit upside down and go get in a headstand. For men, it helps you get longer, stronger erections as well. Doing some headstands, doing some handstands, balancing yourself on your head, doing a triangle, put your hands down on the ground on your head, and put your knees on your elbows with your butt in the air. It make you have longer erections too. Try that. Do some yoga. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here because he just really pissed me off, and I'm like, my ego is. I healed my ego, but don't come over here acting crazy now. You gonna see. You gonna get to know the real me. Like I'm here to teach y'all, but you gonna find out who I really am. This is really who I am. When I'm around people, this is who I be. This is how I talk. Don't play with me. I just saw you, but you're just so beautiful. She funny. Thank you. I love you. Y'all have a good one, y'all. Go sit upside down for a little bit and go learn. Go think about what you just said. You rude ass. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Remember, here on this platform, you are heard, seen, and loved. Peace.